And welcome back to the Murdy Creative Co podcast. I'm your host, Colin Murdy, and today's topic is shut down. But first, I want to say thank you to everyone who's supported the company so far. If you haven't got a chance, go check us out on the web at murdycreative.co. That's M-U-R-D-Y, creative.co. Or you can check us out on Facebook and Instagram by searching at murdycreative.co to see the best of our product shots. Follow us, keep up to date with our daily photos, and be the first one to know about new product launches. You can also use the subscribe button at the bottom of our website to be included in all of our new product announcements. Be sure to check out our laser engraving, personalization options, and exclusive colors on the website, or you can get a blank one on Amazon Prime. So, on Tuesday, in my podcast, as I was recording it, there was a moment, for those of you who are paying very close attention, where I sneezed, or sort of sneezed, and I kind of covered it. And I didn't take it out because it was going to take too much time and effort to try to remove that one little snippet from it. Little did I know that that was a fun little, teaser to today's topic. So, Evan on Monday said he wasn't feeling very well. And so we sent him home at lunchtime because, you don't want people who are not feeling well to be working. And with everything going on around the world, we said, we'll be cautious, send him home. He got progressively worse. That was Monday afternoon. Last night, Tuesday night, I'm recording this on Wednesday morning. Last night, Tuesday night, I woke up at 3 a.m. with an incredibly high fever. And I have all of the hallmark symptoms of our favorite little disease. But, Evan's been home. He was all home yesterday. I am home now. So, that's 2 of our 6. And because of that, we basically have had to shut down production. Which isn't great, because as many of you know who have been paying attention, we're still 10 days behind because of the move. So, anyway, I sent an email this morning. Well, I sent a text message this morning to Meryl saying, hey, look, this is the situation. And we had meetings all morning about what are we going to do. Now, the good news is that this has been around for a long time. So we actually had procedures in place for the old workshop. And, what would we do if this happened? And so we just implemented kind of a variation on those because we're now in the new workshop. So here's what we've got. First things first, we don't know for sure that it's what we think it is. We have a suspicion. It fits the symptomatic pattern. It fits a lot of other things. One of our other friends, who Evan and I both saw on Saturday, was sick. We didn't know it at the time, and I don't think he did either, but he's sick, so it's like we can kind of trace back potential spread. And out of an abundance of caution, we have been working on saying, how can we maintain the healthy people we have and keep everyone healthy and safe as best we can at the workshop, while also trying to maintain some semblance of production? Because like I said, we're already way behind. Now, because obviously nothing ever goes my way, we have contingency upon contingency. For those orders that get outside of our current 7 to 10 day window, we've got a special little email that's going to be sent directly to them. And the email will be specifically set up so that there's a little explanation of what's happening and an offer in there. I mean, it's not much, but it'll hopefully be something that'll help people. I think it'll maybe take the sting of the long lead time out a little bit. And for all of those who are being patient with us, it means the world to us, especially right now. With the systems that we have in place in the new workshop, we're actually, like I said, better equipped to handle this situation and while maintaining some level of production, mostly because we can spread out a lot. So the individuals that are helpful, that are healthy, are able to, in the workshop, maintain, in many cases, 20 feet of distance between them, which will be good. So we'll be able to have, probably at this point, it's only going to ever be 3 people in the workshop, and, it'll be 3 people that are both healthy and don't have any sort of extra specific exposure, which will be important. With that spread out, with employees being that spread out, and taking lunch breaks outside. And obviously, we're working our best to keep disinfecting everything as regularly as we possibly can. And at this point, there's only a couple of people that have been sick, so it's not everybody. I think we'll be able to maintain a small trickle of production. And ironically, the slump probably will be an important part of how we're going to be able to maintain our 10-day lead time, because things slowed down at that time. You know, the days we're working on were very slow days. So even with our production being at a much, much lower rate than it currently, was supposed to be, it'll allow us to be much better and much more good from a production standpoint. And I think that's going to be critical in our processes, because this is a situation where we'll be able to try people out in new places. And I think that'll be really critical as well to expose people. And I think it's not ideal. Obviously, we didn't want to have people be in a situation where they are not experienced in certain areas doing certain things. But everyone in the team at this point should have some generic exposure to almost everything, so it won't be entirely novel for most of them. Melinda, who normally does customer service and cutting of roughs, will now be doing customer service, cutting of the roughs, and also doing some of the press work. Anna will probably be exclusively working in the engraving room, working in engraving, and Morgan and Meryl may trade off. One of them, on the days they're in, one of them will be in the workshop, the other one will be at home doing assembly. So far, all of those people have showed no symptoms. So I'm hoping that we can obviously maintain that and keep that the case. And those rooms, like I said, we'll be able to maintain at least 20 feet of distance between everyone, maybe even more, which will be good. And I think having, some semblance of production will allow us to maintain our lead time. I'm also hoping, for better or worse, that I get better and that Evan gets better in a quick fashion, and that this is not very long or very intense. We both have had, or we've had, the alpha strain of this last year. And so from, what we can tell, there does seem to be a good level of potential natural immunity that might help make this short-lived and relatively mild. So far, despite the fact that, I'm clearly sick, it's not debilitating. I mean, I'm able to do my emails and, keep up with some of my more administrative tasks, which is important. I've got meetings all afternoon virtually with people, so I'll be able to maintain those. But this will be a test for us. I'm not thrilled about this. Obviously, I would much, much, much rather everyone be healthy and we'd be able to maintain it and get better. But I'm trying to spin this positively, because obviously, I think this happening now will hopefully mean that it doesn't happen in 2 months. And I think that'll be okay, right? I think we'll be in a good shape. So for those of you who are worried potentially about contracting whatever we may have from a package, I will assure you that the research surrounding this explicit topic is very, very clear. First and foremost, almost all of our packages, I think I can confidently say all of our packages, spend at least 48 hours, if not more, in transit. So the likelihood of the virus surviving on a surface in a way that you could then contract it is, I can confidently say, is as close to zero as you can reasonably feasibly have. Beyond that, anybody who's working on your packages are symptom-free at this point, right? There's no, we don't have any additional concern about that. And third off, everyone who's going to be interacting with everyone's wearing, masks and gloves, and we're doing our best to ensure that nobody is in a situation where they would potentially be spreading it, obviously amongst each other, but then also obviously onto the packaging. So I don't think we should worry about that. I really don't think it's a concern. For those of you who would be ordering today, or ordering tomorrow, or the next day, or the day after that, or any day in the near future, your package will be, your product won't be made for another 10 or optimistically 10, probably more like 12 days anyway. So by that point, everyone's going to be better. I think that would be, I can confidently say that in 12 days, everyone's going to be better. So if you're worried about ordering today, don't worry, your package won't be made for a while, so that's going to not be a problem. And for anybody who is concerned about an order that is going to be made shortly, contact us. Obviously, we're going to do our best to be in contact with you guys surrounding this situation. And if you're saying, hey, look, I don't want to risk it, even though it doesn't seem like it's much of a risk, I don't want to risk it, I want a refund, we'll do that. We're happy to take care of you. if you say, I don't want to risk it, and I don't want you to make my order until everyone's better. We'll just put it on hold and we'll make it when everyone's better. Like I said, I really don't think this is going to be much of a problem. I don't think it's going to be an issue that will affect anybody. If you don't believe me, obviously that's fine. There's a lot of research out there surrounding transmission via packages, and all of the research is very clear that the likelihood of you getting it from the packages is really low. The only real way that you could get it is if the person who's delivering your package actively sneezes on it when they hand it to you. That's a really low thing. And it doesn't survive in sunlight for very long at all. So if you're truly concerned about that, just set it in the sun for a few hours and it will be clean. It will be dead. Don't worry about that. Anyway, this is bad. I'm not going to lie. This really feels like a kick in the teeth. This whole situation, I should say. Thankfully, I'm not that sick yet. I will obviously keep you guys posted. I'm going to do my best to be trying to maintain Instagram stories and give some more updates as we go along. Obviously, by next Tuesday, when I do another podcast, there'll be more to tell. So I'll have more updates at that point. But, I appreciate all of you guys. And I appreciate those of you who've been patient with us during this crazy time and this move. And I keep thinking about this. We're going to get there. Eventually, we're going to get there. Eventually, all of the shelving is going to be put up and the press will be in place and we'll have enough team members and we'll have enough inventory that we'll be able to just have the thing run smoothly. And I just keep hoping for that day. And that's a critical part of me, staying sane and being optimistic. And I firmly believe we'll get there. So for those of you who out there who are listeners who are the praying type, please obviously feel free to keep myself and all of our team members and all of our family members in your prayers. I'd like to obviously keep this as limited as possible, and that's why I am isolating in my office, as you see. I like my office, so it's not the end of the world, but it's definitely bigger than the last time I had to do this isolation. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to check back in on next Tuesday for our next topic, and don't forget to check that subscribe button as well as the notification bell to get notified when we post new episodes. If you have any questions or concerns about your leather binder, journal, folio, accessory, anything we sell, please feel free to contact us on the main page of our website at Murdy Creative Co. You can contact us via Instagram, text message, Facebook, email, all the usuals. We'll do our best to get back to you as soon as possible. Obviously, during this busy time, your patience is much appreciated. If you do want to give us a phone call, you can call us at 414-434-9001. You can call or text that number Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We don't work national holidays, so if there happens to be a national holiday that you're calling on, we're not working then. If for whatever reason you can't get a hold of us either during office hours or after office hours, please feel free to leave us a voicemail. We do normally return those voicemails relatively quickly, so feel free to leave us a call or a text message at 414-434-9001. If you think we deserve it, a good review can go a long way to help us grow our new community. Both review on whatever podcast app you're listening on or a review on the product itself. If you want to go read our amazing 5-star reviews, you can go to murdycreative.co/reviews. You can read all of the amazing reviews there, but there's a button there that says leave us a good review. You click on that, it'll take you to facebook.com/murdycreative.co/reviews. There's a question. Do you recommend the Murdy Creative Company? You click yes, and then you write your amazing review. We read all of them. We love all of them. They often go up on our wall. It's a good all-around good time, so we really appreciate that. There's another button there that says get directly in contact with us. If for whatever reason you'd leave us a bad review, please give us an opportunity to make it right. It's very personally important to me that everyone has a good experience, and we'll do whatever we can to make it right, including it up to refunding, recrafting. We'll take care of you. So give us the opportunity to do so. Word of mouth is still the best form of advertising. Always has been, always will be. So please, if you want to tell your friends about it and your family and get a little something for that, go check out our website, murdycreative.co. In the bottom left-hand corner, there's a rewards tab. If you're logged in, any purchase you make while logged in gets you 5% back as in-store credit. And there's a shareable link there. If you share that link with your family and friends, they get $5 off their first purchase, and you get $5 of in-store credit. So it's a great way to share the company. It helps us, helps them, helps you. If you have any podcast topics you want to hear more about, send them my way. I'm always happy to talk about just about anything I can, and I love to. So leave a message below in YouTube or send us an email if you'd like, or contact form on our website. Just let us know what you want to hear more about, and I'll be happy to talk about it. If you're looking for multiple binders, journals, folios, anything we sell for gifts, giveaways, menus, really any reason, we do have bulk discounts available. Our bulk discounts are automatically built into our cart page, so all you need to do is add whatever you want to the cart. You can mix and match to your heart's desire. The discount is based on the cart quantity total. And so it doesn't matter what specific you get. and you add it to your cart, it'll automatically apply the best discount. If, however, you're not exactly sure what quantity you're looking for, and instead you're just working on finding a specific price point, feel free to reach out to us via email, sales, S-A-L-E-S, at murdycreative.co. And you can obviously, let us know what you're looking for and, what kind of quantities you might be thinking of. We'll be able to work through potentially whatever we might be able to find for a quantity that might be appropriate, depending on if that's possible. If you're looking for custom engraved items, we have no minimum order quantities and no setup fees. It's a simple flat fee, normally $15. It can go up a little bit depending on size and complexity, but that's rare. And that is if you want to just get one, right? So if you want to get just one, no minimums, no setup fees, a simple flat fee of $15. The $15 fee actually goes down with the bulk discount. So it's that bulk discount applies to that as well. So if you're going to get a whole bunch for a corporate party or your Christmas gifts or whatever, it can actually be quite a bit less than that. So feel free to reach out to us with a custom item with a custom engraving request via email, sales, S-A-L-E-S, at murdycreative.co. Make sure to include your image and what product you're interested in. And if you can include it, obviously any deadlines would be helpful. It makes it easier for us to create those mock-ups for you, as well as the custom order link that you can purchase through. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a great day, and goodbye.